This your boy Mike, the one and only CEO, always touching money Inc. Let me pull my mic closer. Okay. So in this live stream, what we're gonna talk about how to be able to get a UEI code and what exactly a UEI code is, because not everybody know the term. So it stands for Unique Entity Identifier Code. It's something that you need when you want to get government grants for your business or even government contracts. So, like, when you go through that process of getting your UEI code, you want to make sure that your business is properly structured, registered with the Secretary of State. Even though you can get one with a sole proprietorship, it's best to get it, a legal entity, because a sole proprietorship is not a legal entity. But with that being said, so what you want to do after you got everything squared away with setting up your business through the Secretary of State, right? What you want to do is go to sam.gov, right? When you go to sam.gov, what you need to do is first, let's do it real quick. Hold on. So we're going to sam.gov. Okay. So when we go to sam.gov, what we need to do we want to go home. It's acting weird right now. Hold on, y'all. So you go to sam.gov and you want to register your entity. So somehow my account is logged in when it shouldn't be. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to click on Renew Entity. That's what you have to do before you can be able to get started. So don't click on Get Started. Click on Renew Entity. When you click on Renew Entity, you're going to accept the terms or whatever. You want to click Create Account. When you click Create Account, read and accept the terms. So you read and accept the terms. Make sure you get in English. Type in your business email. So I'm going to type in my business email real quick. macandproject@gmail.com. But also I have a professional email. I would suggest to use the professional email. But I'm doing this for discrimination. Why am I keep on getting tongue tied? This is embarrassing. Don't laugh at me, y'all. I can't even pronounce demonstration purposes correctly, but now you get what I'm saying. So, for demonstration purposes, I'm using my Gmail, okay? So we're gonna click submit. It's gonna send me an email. Once it sends you an email, what you need to do is confirm that email, right? You confirm it, create a password. It has to be 12 characters long. So we're gonna go ahead and create a password real quick. So boom. Okay. All right. So we created a password. You have to set up authentication. So when you set up this authentication, if you have an iPhone, you can use the fingerprint. If you want to just use a security key, it's like often shaped like USB drive or something like that, or this use a use your phone to send an SMS text message. Yeah. What is going on? I don't know why I keep getting tongue tied, but it's just embarrassing. But we gonna keep going. So right here is where you type in your number, right? When you type in your number, it's gonna send a verification code. So when it sends the verification code, I know y'all probably ended with the whole viewing thing because I keep getting tongue tied, but just keep tuning in, y'all. Okay, so it's sending verification code to my phone. I'm gonna go ahead and type it in 479 274. Boom. We typed it in. Skip for now. Um, Agree to terms. So once we agree to the terms, then what we need to do is complete the profile for the company, agree to the terms also for sam.gov. Um, type in the type in your name along with the information for the business. Um, 510359809. Okay. So, oh wait. It's supposed to be the business phone number. Gotta go back. But the fact that I have business phone lines, that's considered a business phone number too. So, request details for UEI. So we're gonna skip that part. So we skipping the part where it's asking for the UEI code because we don't have that yet. Um, as far as entities, we're gonna look up our business real quick. So if you have a business, right, look it up. So you're gonna click get started, and first you want to get the UEI code. So you can have it where either you register just for grants or you can register for grants and government contracts. Um, so we gonna register for grants and loans. So we gonna click next. Boom, click next. It says, are you registering as a government entity? We're gonna click no because we're not a government entity. We're gonna click next. You will be registering the following entity type, business or organization. A business or organization is an entity that does not qualify as a government entity, state, local, tribal, or foreign. So we click next on that part. Okay. So this part is where you type in the business information like the business number. I mean, not the business number, the business name, and I believe the business address too. And it asks you for a DBA. So if you have a DBA, put the DBA name because some people do different names for the DBA. It doesn't have to be the exact name of the business, but as long as it's a DBA that's connected to your tax ID for your business. Okay. So if you're located in the United States, what you need to do is click United States. If you're in another country, click for the other country. Put the business address, okay? Make sure it's the correct business address that you have registered with the Secretary of State. If you got a new business address for your business, what you need to do is get that corrected with the Secretary of State, and then also get it corrected with the IRS. So I'm gonna say when I got my business address corrected, I had to wait about 2 hours on the phone for the IRS to answer, but they answered, and then I went ahead and just moved from there. So once they answered and I gave them the correct business address, what they did was they faxed over the documents for my new business address along with the same EIN number. Okay, so make sure that you get a fax number with the IRS. I mean, not with the IRS, but with the like with eFax. Say for example, you get Fax number with e-fax for like $16 a month, right? So you, so make sure you get a fax number because you need that for your business. Okay. So once you typed in the information for your business, it's gonna show. Okay. So my business popped up, right? My business, Mac, you can't really see it that well on a phone. That's why I tell people to do it from a laptop. But I'm doing it from my phone. It's showing the correct information for my business. So I'm gonna go ahead and click. That's the correct business, and click that. I select a option where it says my any listed details are correct. This is the legal business information. So now that I see that my business does have a UEI code and it's registered within the database of SAM.gov, now I can get my UEI code. And once you get the UEI code, what you have to do is go to grants.gov and create an account with grants.gov where you have to log into your account. And when you log into your account, after you set it up, then you have to set up a profile with grants.gov in order to be able to apply for the grants, because you can't get the grants without first creating a profile. So when you see all these different grants after you've created an account, and it shows that you can't click on them to apply. The only reason why you can't apply is because you don't have a created profile. So you're going to create a profile for your organization with using that UEI code that SAM.gov gave you. So if I'm going too fast, please let me know. I know I messed up on my live stream, but I want to make sure that y'all understand how this works, and I want to make it so simple that you be like, okay, I can do that. I could go and create an account with sam.gov and see if my business is registered within the database, because you have to make sure it is, and if it's not, then you have to put in a support ticket to make sure that you get it registered within their database. And so a UEI code is similar to a DUNS number, but this is for government grants. The DUNS number used to be the number that you use to be able to get government awards and things of that sort. But they've changed. This is something new. So if you never heard of UEI code, then you know it's because it's fairly new, and a lot of business owners are just now catching on to this. So you make sure that you get your UEI code, have them email it to you, because that's what they're going to do. So I want my business to be able to receive government contracts, well, government grants, not contracts. So government grants and government loans, because that's the option that I chose. So we're going to proceed. I got to make sure my business information is all correct. So it is correct. I accepted the terms. And I gotta click go to workspace. So I received my unique identity code. I don't want y'all to see it, but they gave it to me. My business is registered within their database, so I got my unique identifier code. Now I gotta go to grants.gov and create an account, and then create a profile so I could be able to apply for government grants. Okay, so you also want to make sure you have a business checking account for your business. You don't want to have these government grants come into a personal checking account, because then you're going to get audited, because they don't know if it's business related or personal related, because you have your business funds come into your personal account. So unless you're a sole proprietorship, even with a sole proprietorship, you don't want to have a personal bank account. So if you need help with setting up your business and getting your unique identifier code, let me know on this live. Make sure you comment below, or just message me on Instagram or Facebook, or just go to my website, alwaystouchingmoney.com, and pay for my coaching, and then reach out to me, let me know that you paid for the coaching, and I'll help you with setting up everything. We're gonna go over everything on Zoom, and it's gonna be very detailed. I'm gonna make sure that I work with you one on one. You get my undivided attention, because the fact that you made the investment and you're trying to, get better at being able to build your business from the ground up without having to use your own money. So, we're going to help you build business credit, and then also get your UEI code and other things that you need in order to be able to have a successful business. So, make sure that you do this and don't miss any of the steps that I mentioned in this live stream. Um, if you need me to go over it again, I can. But do anybody have any questions? Like, is there something that you need me to go over that I didn't go over in this live stream? Because I want to make sure that you get this information. And if you're just now tuning in, then I can go over it again, because I want to make sure everybody get this information. Or you can just look at the replay. You can see that I made a mistake and I got tongue-tied within the beginning of the live stream. But, other than that, I give good vital information, and this can help you. So the next thing you want to do, since you have your UEI code, go to grants.gov and create your profile. But first you got to create an account, and like how it works with grants.gov, you got to log in to your sam.gov information. Like it's a button where it shows sam.gov. You click that button, and then whatever email and password you use for your sam.gov account, that's what it's gonna show as when you log in. And it's gonna have you do the verification with either using your fingerprint if you're using an iPhone, or simply having them send a code to your phone and you typing in that code and logging in, and then boom. And then after you do that, then you just go to you click on the tab that says My Account for the grants.gov website, and when you click on the My Account tab, then you're going to see where it shows create a workspace profile. So you click on that, and then you type in your UEI code, and that's how you're able to create a profile for grants.gov to be able to apply for these government grants. And you want to make sure that you don't apply for the first grant that you see on the website, because some of them are kind of like targeted towards a certain group of people. It could be foreign people, like, people who are in a whole different country, like it could be people who are, like tribal members of a tribe or something like that. And they're kind of like need some type of resource or support with, so they can be able to grow within, themselves, and get the, get the funding that they need to help get their particular natural disaster or whatever it is that they're going through within their country. They're getting that funding for that. So it's like, if you have a foreign corporation outside of the United States, you're able to be able to do this. So it's not just for people who live in the United States. You can live in United Kingdom. You can live in Africa, because they got some grants for people who live in Africa. All types of stuff like that, and if you don't know about sovereignty, where you can become a person that's living in private and get certain different things for yourself, because you're considered a legal entity, right? So as a legal entity, you don't want to be considered a sole proprietor as a legal entity. You want to incorporate your name so you can be able to benefit from that, okay? So this probably not going to make sense, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because I'm still learning as I go, but I just want to know who has questions. Please ask those questions on this live stream. I really want to assist people, in this whole process, because it's pretty simple when you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, you might mess up on something. So, um, what questions? Drop them below. Let me know what's up. Okay? Is there anybody viewing right now? I know sometimes YouTube don't tell me if people viewing. Like, it'll say one viewer. Whole time I got 20 people viewing. Like, if you don't got a YouTube channel, get you one. And monetize off going live. And the only way you can go live on YouTube is if you have over 1,000 subscribers. So one way I build my YouTube channel, I'm gonna give y'all different little, tips that I did with building my YouTube channel. So when I was doing DoorDash, right, I was telling people subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and making videos off me telling people to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, so when I'm dropping off food, I'll be like, hey, can you do me one favor? They be like, what? Be like, can you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? And they'd gladly do that, because you're not asking them to buy nothing, or you're not asking them to, like, subscribe to something that's not vital information. Like, if you dropping gems on your YouTube channel, people are going to subscribe to that because they want to know more information when it comes to business or something that's going to help them progress in life. So it's like, you can build your YouTube channel from telling people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. If you do DoorDash deliveries or Uber Eats or whatever platform you use, tell people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Another way you can do it is through SEO, search engine optimization. So, well, SEO, it just matters with the keywords. If there's high ranking keywords you got within the title and the description of your videos, you're gonna be able to get them like them views and YouTube subscribers. So with that being said, guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go and watch the replay if you just now seeing this, and I'll see you guys on the other side.